On the banks of a babbling brook here at the Dallas Arboretum, an all-new exhibit featuring bunnies, birds, and butterflies. I'll tell you all about it. GMT starts right now.
Live, this is Good Morning Texas.
Good morning, Texas. Happy Thursday, you guys. We are this close to the weekend, but it's going to be a fabulous day indeed. Thank you for starting your day with us. I'm Erin Hunter. We've got a good show plan for you, let me say. We have a live bull here, you guys, okay? I'm actually wearing red today just for him. No, I'm just kidding. But he is outside. He's on the patio. We're going to get to him in just a bit. PBR World Finals, they are coming up, and they are coming up quick. So for all my rodeo girlies out there, and guys too, get ready because it is going to be a fabulous 2 weeks of competition. Also, we have it smelling good in here because Bee's Knees shows us her latest line of floral room diffusers and candles. Perfect timing for Mother's Day if you haven't gotten a gift just yet. And if you haven't, this is your sign. Make sure you do so before Sunday. And we have two of our favorite pups in studio. As always, we're making treats for Mother's Day for the mamas out there with the fur babies. We didn't forget you. We included you too. And we're going to make sure we have everything you need so you can have a fabulous Mother's Day as well. So stick around. The show's going to be fabulous. Let's pop over to the Weather Center and see if our weather is going to be fabulous today. Greg, fingers crossed.
Yeah, not looking too bad at all. In fact, it's a little cool out there for you this morning, but we're going to keep rain out of the forecast. We'll have a little sunshine mixed in with those higher clouds out there. So today, not too bad. And those temperatures, they'll start to warm up too as we head toward the end of the week. But for right now, getting on out to Rockwall. Nice looking morning. It's been a little bit chilly. Back into the upper 50s there now. Those winds very light to calm. In fact, out at Rockwall, but you see Lake Ray Hubbard there moving along I-30. Things look pretty good out there, and coming back all the way over to Fort Worth on the other side of the Metroplex, 58 degrees, those light northwest winds, and we will have the partly sunny to mostly cloudy skies out there for you. So those upper 50s back up to 60, in fact, in Dallas right now. We were down in the low mid 40s in a few places this morning, but Denton back up to 57 along with McKinney, 58 heading out to Terrell and Canton. So it will be a warmer afternoon, but still below average for us with those daytime highs only in the low to mid 70s, it looks like, for those highs here this afternoon. That normal high 81, so we're still going to be a little bit below that, but temperatures will start to bounce back a little bit more as we head into tomorrow. So we are looking at a warming trend coming up, but the cooler temperatures sticking around for now, but warmer as we head into the upcoming weekend. Talking about Mother's Day, and we are looking at a few showers and thunderstorms as well as we get into Sunday. Not going to be a washout this weekend, but if you are taking mom out heading into a Mother's Day on Sunday, we will have some rain and thunderstorms around. So coming up a little bit later in the show, we will talk more about the timing and what to expect with that rain and just how warm it will be as well, all in just a few minutes. But now, Erin, back over to you.
All right. Thanks so much, Greg. To celebrate Mother's Day, many moms will choose to wear matching outfits and colors with their kids. And my next guest is making it easy to do that with cowboy boots. Her name is Kelsey Crane, and she's the mompreneur behind Petite Paloma. And she's here to show us some mommy and me looks that work perfectly for Mother's Day and beyond, too. Good morning and welcome back, my girl.
Thank you so much. We're so excited to be here again.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so let's talk about it. Flowers are always popular on Mother's Day, right? But you say boots are kind of like a flower in themselves. Tell me what you mean by that.
Yes, so I always say God did not give me a green thumb, so I decided to put flowers on my boots so that they would last forever.
You know what? I don't have a green thumb either, actually, so I feel exactly where you're coming from. We have a little fashion show this morning where we're going to get to show off some of her fabulous boots, and maybe you might see one that you might like for your mother-daughter duo outfit. So let's get into it. First look. Oh my goodness, the cutest duo out there. Tell me a little bit about the boots they're rocking this morning.
So little Sophia has on our Sadie boots, and she looks absolutely adorable. She's paired it with a cute little heirloom dress, and mommy is in her butterflies, and they just look absolutely adorable together.
Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Just because when you think mommy and me, you think, oh my gosh, they have to match. But I love that they're still in the same color wheel. The outfits go together. It doesn't have to be matchy-matchy for it to actually work.
Exactly.
Which I love.
It's complementary. They look sweet together.
Oh, so good. The pictures are going to be stunning on Mother's Day. All right, let's get into our second mother-daughter duo. I love a good long jean skirt with a cowboy boot.
Yes, so our models look amazing. She is wearing the Sadie boots.
Oh my gosh, we got a mama who's gonna be a mama.
Yes.
I love.
She's also expecting, so she'll have to get that little one a pair of boots as well.
Oh,
and
so
she
cute.
is, again, complimenting her mother's boots today. and just absolutely precious flowers that last forever. This is the way to go.
What an incredible life space to be in, to watch your baby girl become someone else's mom. How exciting, and looking good while doing it in those boots. Very, very good. Thank you so much, ladies. All right, let's get into our third mother-daughter duo. I'm obsessed with this two-piece yellow set. This has my name written all over it. So good.
So we have the daisy boots here. They have little bumblebees on them, which is so complimentary to the brown boots that mom has on. The fun fringe, this is gonna be a really standout outfit. You're gonna get looks everywhere you go. It compliments across the board.
Wow. And yet, even though the flowers are on there, it's still a neutral, so you can wear it with so many different things. I love it. Thank you, ladies, so much. So you actually have on one of your newest designs,
Yes,
which is
I
so
do.
exciting. Tell me a little bit, because it kind of looks like vines, yes?
Yes, so this is garden roses on lattice, and named after Rosie, who we may have just heard screaming over on the side here.
We're going to bring her in a second.
So this is our Rosie boot, designed just to look like roses you would get for mom.
Yes, yes, indeed. Okay, well, speaking of Rosie, you might have just heard her. We have some special models here this morning. All three babies, come on in. Tell us who you have with you.
So we have Charlie.
Come on, mamacita.
And we have Finley, and here is Rosie. So all of my children have boots named after them. This company really started as Mommy and Me, boots that you could wear and pass on for generations to come.
Oh my goodness, they just wanted to be near mama. That's
Yes,
all it
they
was.
do.
But I love that you're paying tribute to your children as well and saying, you know what, this is something maybe I can pass on to you guys, but something you guys can also cherish for years to
Yes.
come. I mean, cowboy boots, they never go out of style.
These are boots that you're going to pass down to your kids,
Exactly.
and they're going to be generational and forever.
Oh my goodness. Okay, can you guys come up here really quickly and say to everybody at home, good morning, Texas. Can you say that?
Good morning, Texas.
Yes!
Good morning, Texas.
Very good. My goodness. Well, your mommy is pretty stinking cool, making some cool shoes for you guys. Tell us where we can find them so we can get them ourselves too.
You can shop online at petitepaloma.com, or you can visit us in store any Monday through Friday.
Very, very good. Thank you for being here. And one last look at our fabulous models this morning. Oh, if only we had smell-o-vision, you guys. Our next guest infuses her passion for fragrance with her belief that the power of a scent can change a mood. And just in time for Mother's Day, Dallas-based Brenda Buell of Bee's Knees Fragrance Co. is here with the latest on her line of floral room diffusers and candles. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So glad to have you here. So tell me, what's the meaning behind the name, first and foremost?
So Bee's Knees, you know, it's a saying from the 20s. You know, bees have the pollen in their knees, and so it's the best part of the bee. And so we just decided, my name is Brenda Buell, and we just feel like we offer the best of the best. So we just made it just a play on words,
Oh
really.
my goodness, okay, I like that. Tell me, what inspired you to go towards candles though, and diffusers? Was there something in your past that made you want to lean in?
Fragrance has just always been my passion, and you know, we just saw a niche in the market where we could just provide top quality fragrance made right here in Dallas, packaged ready to go as a gift. And you know, fragrance just changes your mood. It's just always been a passion growing up. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, okay, so can I ask, what makes them so special? What are they made out of?
So they're all natural, all of the good stuff, none of the bad. Cotton wicks, all of our oils, just master perfumers have helped us develop them. And just everything, all of the goodness that comes in fragrance and candles, we really just make our ingredients, you know, natural and the best that are out there.
Yes, that's incredible, because honestly, as we're lighting them in our house and they're burning, we want to make sure that we have safe products in our home as well. I heard you mention cotton wicks. I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but how long do they typically burn?
Usually, you know, depending on the size of the candle, anywhere from 75 to 120 hours.
Oh, very good. Okay,
Yes.
so we got a little time on it.
Yes, and our diffusers last for months because this is a natural plant kind of like a bamboo.
Yes.
And it grows really rapidly and it absorbs the fragrance really well. And these are all formed into these petals. And over time, the flowers just open up and really fragrance the room.
Wait, stop. So they actually open up in a way where,
Yes.
like just like flowers.
Just like flowers.
How
exactly.
cool. My goodness. And you even have different styles as well.
Yes, they're all in different types of containers. You know, we have this in just a beautiful classic. We do basket weave with this larger petal.
Wow.
Just tortoise glass, just all different options.
So can I ask, because the vases that they come in are so gorgeous, it seems like you could honestly like repurpose or even reuse them after the candles or the diffusers have run out.
Absolutely.
Have you found yourself doing that?
Absolutely. The candles too. I mean, you just pop that in the freezer, pop out the wax and use it for pencils for your desk or flowers, and these can always be repurposed for you know, floral arrangements.
It's the gift that just keeps on giving,
Exactly,
right?
yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so tell me, what are some of the flavors that you have here, or some of the scents that we can expect?
Yes, so we have, you know, fragrance is so personal.
Yeah.
And so we have some, you know, love is considered to be like a citrus floral.
Ooh.
The fresh bamboo is just fresh and clean.
You know, it does really smell natural, like you said, great ingredients.
Yes.
I mean, it's not heavy, it's not overpowering, but it's just nice to take in, and that's kind of what you want, especially in the springtime. You don't want it to be too heavy.
Yes.
Very good, but we've got Mother's Day gift ideas, and you even have a way of making it special. An engraver is going to be present.
Yes, so tomorrow we're really excited. From the beginning, Stanley Korshak here in Dallas, we're so lucky to have a store like Stanley Korshak in Dallas. They love to support local vendors. They're local, they're Dallas based. They do a beautiful job of showcasing our line, and they are doing a special event tomorrow for Mother's Day, for all the mothers out there.
All the mamas.
They're mother figures, all the people that are special to us. Tomorrow from 1 to 5, I'll be there, and we'll be showcasing our line, and they'll have an engraver that is going to be able to personalize all of the, you know, anything that's glass, other items in the store as well, and just to make it special.
Yes, indeed. Make it personalized. That
Exactly.
really adds that extra touch onto the Mother's Day gift. Now, I want to ask, because you actually have the pleasure of working with your baby girl, Eliza,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Tell me what that's like, being able to work with your daughter.
Oh my gosh, it's a mother's dream. We work so well together. It's been so fun to work with her, and you know, we have a fragrance. One of our other top fragrances is named after her from the beginning. Oh. She has just worked with me, and we've just inspired each other, and it's just been amazing.
I can tell the love is just radiating off of you when
Yes.
you talk about your baby girl. So
of course.
sweet. Oh my gosh. Okay, so tell me, if someone cannot make it to the event tomorrow, that's totally okay, because we can still get our hands on some bee's knees. Tell us how we do that.
Yeah, so obviously Stanley Korshak will always have it in stock. Our website, you can, you know, order online, and it's available 24/7 that
there
way
you
as well.
go. It's just that easy, you guys.
Yes.
beesknees.com. It's actually down below. Make sure you write that down and get your mom a good Mother's Day gift. Thank you so much, Brenda,
Yes,
for
thank you
being
for
here.
having me. It's been a pleasure.
The Dallas Arboretum has transformed into an open-air gallery featuring the largest exhibition of acclaimed work from an American artist. Paige is live at the Dallas Arboretum for this colorful preview. Hello to you, Paige.
Good morning to you, and good morning, Texas. I cannot begin to express how beautiful it is out here at the Dallas Arboretum. Today is the day, folks. We want you to come out here and check out this amazing exhibit that's called Bunnies, Birds, and Butterflies. And it is so happy. And I'm excited to introduce you to a word of the day, fluffle. Do you know what that means? It means a group of bunnies. Isn't that cute? I'm excited to introduce you to Sabina Carr to tell us more about this fantastic exhibit. Good morning to you.
Good morning. We're so glad you're here. You look beautiful as always.
Thank you.
You know, you match all the colors of our fluffle, right? Our bunny fluffle.
Fluffle. I just love that word.
It's the best
Fluffle.
word ever.
So tell me all about this exhibit. I know that it's done by this acclaimed artist, Hunt Slonim.
That's right.
Known for his paintings.
Yes.
But he made a major transition and a huge installation. In fact, a record-breaking one. Tell us more.
Yes, he did. Well, Hunt Slonim is a famous American artist. He's in most museums worldwide. He is best known for his oil paintings of bunnies. which made him famous. And so he called me 7 years ago and said, I really want to do a sculpture show. I want to work with you on this. I want to get my art out of a traditional gallery setting and see if I can do the canvas of nature. Because there's nothing better than that, right? Art and nature combined just fills our souls with such joy. And his work is joyful. His sculptures are vibrant. You can see all the gorgeous colors. This is, Paige, the largest art exhibition in any public garden ever seen before.
That is what I was saying. I mean, record-breaking. This is huge.
We're the Dallas Arboretum. We're going to go big.
You are going to go
home.
big.
This is really going to be the exhibition to see this summer. We're going to be center stage with FIFA World Cup. And so we're going to be doing other things to attract folks from all over the world that will be really close in Fair Park. And so the exhibition's pretty amazing.
I want to talk a little bit more about the man himself, the artist. You were saying to me that, of course, his traditional medium that he would use for his art was paintings. Now he's evolved into sculpture. I love the fact that you had a conversation with him and that he was able to really recreate his art and his vision in such a profound and pronounced way. This is an incredible guy that's been able to transition so seamlessly in something so impressive.
He's incredibly talented, and he has big vision as an artist, and you don't get that famous by, by not being super talented, so he is. And he loves, nature drives Hunt probably more than any artist I've ever known, and I've done many art exhibitions throughout my career in public gardens, because the connection, again, of art and nature is really critical, and it's as old as time. And so what we're hoping to do is make sure that people can connect, feel human again in this beautiful space. And so Hunt really understands that. I think Hunt was also very inspired by Dale Chihuly, which had been to many public gardens, but was here at the Dallas Arboretum in 2012.
Yes, and that was also at that time groundbreaking. It was an incredible exhibition. But to also see this is a place where you can come and it really makes you smile.
Yes.
But in addition to being out here during the day, which is spectacular, you have a lot of evening experiences as well.
We do. We know it's hot in Texas in the summer, so come out in the mornings when it's cool and do a nice walk. Or come at the evening. We're doing twilight nights with Hunt Slonim. All these beautiful installations, of which there are about 35 major art installations, they're all lit at night. And so in the horticulture, we'll continue to go around it because that's also part of the star of the show, is the way our team edited the plants.
Well, coming to the Dallas Arboretum in the evening is nothing short of magical. You're able to see this beautiful place in a completely different light.
Exactly.
And it's incredible what you're able to do, and it's a memorable experience, one that you will last for a lifetime. Let's also talk about some of the must-see moments. As you mentioned, this is a huge exhibit. We're surrounded by a fluffle of bunnies right now, but there's so many other things throughout the garden. What would you consider to be a must-see?
Oh my goodness. Well, we do have these beautiful new butterflies that were created just for the Dallas Arboretum that are floating in Fogelson Fountain in front of the camp house, which is one of the historical homes we have here on the property. With the water gushing and the butterflies dancing, they're all in mirror tile, and so it really looks gorgeous during the day and at night. We also have a nearly 30-foot giant bunny rabbit.
I love the 30-foot rabbit.
Her name is Margot, and she greets all the visitors on our, iconic flower walk. And so she's another one that the visitors seem to take a lot of joy in. So there's a lot of moments like that throughout the Arboretum.
Well, what are you hoping that visitors are going to take away from being here and experiencing this? First of all, I just love the name of it. Bunnies, birds, and butterflies. I mean, I could say that all day long. What do you hope that they're going to take away with when they leave?
Oh, just joy.
Yeah.
Get a moment of joy for you and your family, for you and your loved ones. This kind of exhibition at the Dallas Arboretum is multi-generational. This is date night. This is come out with the kids, with the family. This is come with your friends and have a picnic. This is everything. So joy.
This is truly, I honestly think that the Dallas Arboretum is the jewel in North Texas.
Thank you.
It really is. And let's not forget, dear old mom, it's Mother's Day this weekend.
I know.
This is an ideal time to come and check this out and have this experience in so many different forms and fashions, from picnics to strolls, you name it. It's so family friendly. It's a great place to be. How long will this exhibition be taking place?
Oh, this is going to be up through September 30th. So
come and check it out. Today, though, man, is a perfect day. We'd love for you to come and check it out. In the meantime, you could also go to their website, which is dallasarboretum.org. Thank you so much, Sabina.
Thank
we
you,
appreciate
Paige.
it.
Thank you.
Shall we hop off as we send it in to Aaron?
I'll fly.
Still ahead on GMT, his name, Smooth Violation, and he plans to violate the pride of some of the best bull riders in the world. We've got a preview of the PBR World Finals coming to Fort Worth, and yes, we have a real bull here. And two of my favorites are in studio today. We are so excited to celebrate Mother's Day, but let's do it for the fur mamas out there too. Amira and Akeem, they are ready to go along with their mama. When you come back, don't miss it, you guys, 2 minutes. National Dog Moms Day is this Saturday. Mark your calendars. And it celebrates the mamas who look to their fur babies as children. And we have the ultimate dog mom in the house, Melanie Fox with Homegrown Hounds. She's here with her fur babies, Amira and Akeem, to whip up some tasty treats for the fur mamas. I cannot wait. This is so exciting.
Yes.
Happy early Mother's Day to you.
Thank you.
Yes,
my kids can't tell me, so I
got
appreciate
you.
it. I'll take any of it.
Oh my
so.
goodness. Okay, so how do Amira and Akeem inspire you in the kitchen? Because literally all the foods that you make are perfect just for them.
Well, you know, I basically just do all the holidays as if these were real kids, right?
Yes.
Except that my real kids can't cook me breakfast in bed. So I feel a little slighted. But instead, we're going to make today mimosas for them.
Cute.
To go with our mimosas.
Okay, first and foremost, cheers to you, my girl.
Right? Yes,
Ooh,
I know.
whoever told you you don't need a mimosa at 9:21 in the morning, they lied.
Everybody does, right? It's
Everybody
breakfast
needs
drink.
a mimosa. Okay, so where do we get started making these
Okay,
mimosas?
so because we don't want carbonation for them, right? That's
Right.
gas bubbles. We don't want to make that. So instead what we're going to do is we're going to froth up some egg whites for our foaminess.
Okay.
I'm going to hand you the frother.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, and so if you've never like split up an egg before.
I was about to say, so how you going to do this without the yolk?
I think it's easier to just crack the egg. And then basically, and if you get shells in here, it's okay. They're dogs.
Oh, they can have the shells.
Yeah, just
it's
relax.
great.
It's okay. Some of them may not like
calcium.
it, but you basically just want to keep your yolk in the half.
Separated.
And I'm going to put the yolk over here because we're going to use that for the bottom of our mimosa.
Okay, so no wasting.
Yes. So, and we do want to talk about that, like eggs. We do generally want to do them raw for dogs. So cooked
Okay.
eggs are going to cause more gas. So yeah, lean that to the side and just let it froth.
Give her a go.
Yeah, go all the way up.
Oh my
Up,
gosh.
up.
Oh, she said put it on high,
Keep
girl.
going, keep going. Yeah, and just keep going until it gets real good and frothy. So we want it to
look
look
at
like a good foamy mimosa, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I
And
see.
so,
This is
yeah.
the Prosecco right here.
Right, and to do our bottom mimosa, I'm gonna steal that after. Yeah, keep going, you got this. We're gonna use the yolk to make our orange juice look, and then Amira prefers her mimosas pink, so
Well,
I use
duh.
a little beetroot powder, right?
She's just a girl.
Or like like a crayon mimosa. So,
Look at-
see, stunning, right?
Can I ask you, how did you change? You said you use beets, right?
Yeah, so this is beetroot powder. So you can use various things. Like if you didn't want to use the egg yolk or your dog doesn't like it, most dogs will love a raw egg. You could use turmeric, you could use beetroot powder. Amira loves beetroot powder. Or you can just use some all natural food coloring. So totally up to you.
Okay, very good. And I'm sure this
gonna
has
steal
all the
that
health
from you.
benefits as well.
It does. So eggs are a really natural source of protein for them in the wild, is why I think they're always great. They're really easy to digest. It is full protein. So I'm just going to, if this guy will ever. There we go. I'm gonna mix in a little bit of goat milk. So hers is goat milk and beetroot powder, okay?
And then we're mixing in a little bit of goat
Yeah,
milk. Goat milk also good for them.
It's so great for them, and it also, you can just get it at the grocery store. And if you can't find the actual fresh goat milk, you can always get the powder and just mix it up.
I love your ideas because of the simple fact that they're so fun, they're interactive, but I think we get so easily caught up in the kibble and the dry foods. And
Well,
they eat it, you know, so we don't really lean in.
It's
but
kind of like we've
this is
villainized,
fun.
we villainized regular food for them, which is crazy because it's all just food, okay?
Okay,
so,
and I'm assuming we top with our frothiness?
Yes, you want to do it?
Yes,
Oh,
indeed.
anyway, we
Hold
might
on.
have to spoon it on.
I was about to say, I don't think I frothed enough.
That's right. No, we just have to get the foam off.
This is live TV.
So there we go.
There it is.
It's just a spooning. It's like you're a mixologist, guys.
We
okay?
are. We're fur bartenders.
Right.
Fur baby bartenders. I love it.
Right.
Okay, these are fun. So cute. We'll pass them off to them. But the fun thing about Mother's Day is when mamas get a little gift, right?
That's right. So they can't make their own card for you. So
Want that one?
what I always recommend is doing like a little paw painting. It's good, huh, Bubba? And so you can get various things. You could do it with just some like some safe, like kid-safe paint. I always tell people you can do an ink pad. But my favorite thing is these little guys you can get off of Amazon. And they're super easy. You just set it right on top of where you want it to go. And then, come here, Akeem.
Grab a little fur baby's
Get a paw. And you just put it on there. And you smush, smush, smush. And then you pull it up, and it's mess-free.
Look
and
at
then you get a little paw,
Oh
right?
my gosh.
We did a better job off camera. That's Amira's.
That's okay.
But
Look, that's Amira's right there.
But yes.
Look, Amira pays
right?
attention to detail.
Exactly.
She's just a girl, like we said. I love it. So
Yes.
good. Okay, so National Dog Moms Day comes right before
It is.
Mother's Day.
Saturday before.
And so what are you planning? What
So
you got going,
we
my
are
girl?
doing a little Dog Divas brunch. If you guys don't have anything to do, it's dog friendly. Come with us. We'll be making cards just like this. And I will have tutorials for all of this. And you can just follow us on Homegrown Hounds on Instagram.
That easy, you guys. But I want to make sure we get to this because what's a brunch without waffles?
So
and they want to be
yeah,
included?
we have waffles, and they prefer chicken and waffles. You know, my kids.
Oh my
So-
gosh, this is dried chicken.
Yes, the chicken jerky. You know.
So
I know,
good.
they
You know
love it.
Akeem loves that. And that recipe can be found on your Dog Divas
Yes.
app, yes?
Yep, absolutely.
Very, very good. Okay, Melanie, thank you so much for being here this
for
morning.
having us.
And thank you to the babies for
Yes,
being
and
here.
happy Mother's Day to all the dog moms out there. You are also real moms. too.
Cheers to you guys, everyone out there.
Cheers.
Indeed, cheers to you, my girl. All right, Greg, let's talk about it. Will it be a good weekend to go to the dog park or maybe stay inside?
Yeah, we are looking at some warmer temperatures out there, but also some showers and thunderstorms. Not going to be a washout for Mother's Day weekend, but we'll talk more about it coming up when GMT continues.
Live, this is Good Morning Texas.
Those Mother's Day plans, do they need to be inside or outside this
don't
Sunday?
change any plans that you
Don't
have out there
change
right
them.
now, but we will have some scattered showers and thunderstorms around. So just keep that in mind as we get into the weekend, and we'll have more details as we head into tomorrow. I'll probably have a little bit better handle on those rain chances. Now, we'll be warming up. That is for sure for us. It's going to stay cool today, though. 57 degrees out there, taking you out to the UNT campus one more time. We'll have those very light north winds, the higher clouds again mixed in with the sunshine out there for today. And as we get back on the other end of the Metroplex there, 59 with those north winds taking you out to DBU. So all in all, it is going to turn out to be a pretty good looking day out there. We'll see those temperatures bouncing back a little bit, but still below normal for us, topping out around 75 or so later today with those light north and northeast winds through the day. Now, as we head into tomorrow, we will start to see those temperatures warming up, and we're going to be in the mid 80s over the weekend, maybe up around 86 on Saturday, but also some rain chances. Now, some low winds tomorrow. Can't rule out a few isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms. Better chances will be a little farther south, getting down into central Texas tomorrow. So keep that in mind if you're getting on the road for the weekend. And as we get on into Saturday, again, not going to be a washout at all. So any plans that you have on Saturday, even going into Sunday, we will have some scattered showers and thunderstorms around it. It looks like it may be a little bit later in the day. So if you're taking mom out early, maybe after church, taking you out to brunch, should be okay the way it looks now. But again, keep checking back as we continue to fine tune that forecast. So it's not going to be a washout, but there will be some showers, some isolated storms possible. And those temperatures, they do start to warm up a little bit more, as we just mentioned. So the coverage still with the showers and storms. It won't be all day, won't be everywhere. And we're not anticipating severe weather either. So that is the good news for us. But we will have the chance, at least for some showers and thunderstorms, probably not on Saturday. We'll warm up to around 86. Right now, we're putting that coverage on Sunday, about 30, maybe 40%. Again, I think we will be tweaking those rain chances here over the next couple of days, but we are looking at morning lows in the upper 60s, highs in the mid to upper 80s for us as we get into Sunday. And then that 14-day forecast, slightly cooler for us as we get on into Monday. And then we do warm right back up, close to 90 as we head into the middle of next week. All right, Aaron, back to you.
All right. Thanks so much, Greg, for keeping us up to date. There's a family at White Rock Lake that needs a little extra space this Mother's Day. That's because their little ones are learning to spread their wings. And WFA's Luke Cleary shows us where the babies are about to take flight. Take a look.
At White Rock Lake, the cameras aren't pointed at the skyline, they're pointed at a nest. Nick and Nora, one of the most watched couples in Dallas. The bald eagles have been striking poses and drawing crowds since they showed up in 2021.
A love affair, maybe borderline obsession.
Chris Giblin is one of the photographers who's followed them from the start.
Bald eagles here at White Rock Lake in Dallas, Texas. Okay, we got to check that out.
People call them Nick and Nora, but this week, Dallas officials say their 3 eaglets need the attention. The young birds are entering a stage wildlife experts call branching. That means they're getting ready to fly, And Brett Johnson says that can look a little rough.
What'll end up happening is, to be blunt, they will probably fall out of the tree.
That may sound scary, but Johnson says it's normal. The eaglets are learning, and for a while, they won't have much control.
They could crash land anywhere.
Anywhere, yeah.
This developmental rite of passage is ill-timed. The birds will be learning to fly with limited control at a time when families will be crowding this area to celebrate Mother's Day weekend.
So the city is closing this playground, putting up barricades to block nearby car traffic and setting a perimeter around the tree. Walkers and cyclists can still get through, but the city is asking them to slow down. Photographers can still come too, but officials say everyone needs to give the eaglets space.
But one big thing we'll be asking is when they are starting to fly and then they're on the ground, do not approach the eaglets when they're on the ground. Just stay away from them.
They may be local celebrities, but they're still wild animals.
So how do people and eagles coexist?
Down here, we coexist well, and again, it's their territory. We take their cues from them.
At White Rock Lake, the best way to watch the show is from a distance. In Dallas, I'm Luke Clary.
Tomorrow is World Ovarian Cancer Day. It's dedicated to raising awareness, promoting detection, and supporting patients and survivors through treatment and beyond. Dr. J. Anthony Lee and Dr. David Scott Miller of UT Southwestern Simmons Cancer Center, the only NCI-designated comprehensive cancer center in North Texas, are here to tell us so much more. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
So glad to have you guys here. So Dr. Lee, I'm coming to you first. If you could, can you explain exactly what ovarian cancer is and why it's called the silent disease?
Yes, so ovarian cancer is a cancer that arises in the ovaries, and the ovaries are two very small organs that are part of the reproductive tract. And these organs are responsible for making eggs and hormones such as estrogen and progesterone. It is called a silent disease, but I have to say that it's not entirely correct. The symptoms associated with ovarian cancer are very vague, such as bloating, some nausea, constipation, changes in bowel and bladder habits, abdominal pain, pelvic pain. And, some of these symptoms women may experience from time to time. But it's really the persistence and severity of the symptoms that one should be paying attention to.
Got it. Okay, so not necessarily the symptoms, but how frequent the symptoms are happening.
Exactly.
Understand. Okay, Dr. Miller, I'm coming to you. How common is ovarian cancer, and does it strike randomly, or is there a genetic component that comes with it?
So ovarian cancer is relatively uncommon in terms of the cancers that occur in women. It accounts for about 1.5% of cancer, or any woman's risk of developing ovarian cancer is about 1.5%, 1 in 70. It amounts for about 2.5% of cancers in women, and unfortunately it is the fourth leading cause of cancer death in women. So, for example, in the U.S. for 2026, we anticipate that about 21,000 women will develop ovarian cancer and about 12,000 will die of it. So how do you get ovarian cancer? Well, the small portion of those ovarian cancers are what we call genetically related, some sort of inherited gene that increases a woman's likelihood of getting the cancer. The rest of those are what we call sporadic. That's just a random gene mutation that occurs that can then, when it's not checked by processes in the body, can develop into cancer. So there are things that can decrease a woman's risk of developing ovarian cancer. There are associations, things like pregnancy, using oral contraceptives, that will decrease a woman's risk.
Wow, my goodness. Can I ask, because I want to talk solutions in this space as well, treatments, what exactly does that look like?
Well, our treatments are based around surgery, where we want more, still primitive. We have to, if we're going to cure an ovarian cancer, we have to almost always remove the ovary. There's some special types that can be cured just with medical treatment. And then we use medical therapy because unfortunately, frequently, almost usually when we find an ovarian cancer, it's already spread in the abdomen. It's like what Dr. Lee said with the silent symptoms of ovarian cancer. So then we remove as much as the cancer that can be done, and then we use medical therapies in the form of chemotherapy, targeted therapies, and now recently with immune therapy. So surgery followed by medical therapies, chemotherapy, targeted therapy, and now immune therapies.
Wow, wow, my goodness. Okay, I want to talk further about therapy and just solutions in general. You guys are actually at a nationally ranked academic medical center on the cutting edge of research. And so do you guys see anything on the horizon, evolution in general, when it comes to this disease?
Absolutely. And like Dr. Miller said, you know, treatment is becoming very personalized. It's becoming very targeted. And what we use is, you know, an individual's cancer's molecular genetic profile to be able to target the therapy directly towards their cancers. So in the past year, for example, we've made some, you know, breakthrough findings. There's a category of drugs called antibody-drug conjugates. You know, antibody-drug conjugates are fascinating. These are like missiles that can take the drug, the cytotoxic drug, directly to the cancer cells.
Wow.
And release that drug within the cancer cells, whereby, you know, it increases the efficacy, it decreases the toxicity, it makes it at least manageable.
So evolution is there then, is what it sounds like.
It is absolutely
it's coming.
there. Immunotherapy has also evolved.
Wow,
Very good. We are
good.
using activated immune cells to fight the cancer cells. And so the goal now is to really make ovarian cancer more of a long-term condition rather than a fatal disease.
There we go. I like that. Just changing the statistic that comes with it,
That's
I
right.
think is the right way to go about it. Thank you both for being here so much, and just the knowledge that we need, especially about those silent symptoms. And for more information and to make an appointment, call 214-645-4673, or you can go to utswmed.org/cancer. Tomorrow on GMT, we're celebrating Mother's Day with the perfect brunch for mom. Plus, how to make something sweet for mom with Coco Andre, chocolatier and horchateria. And we'll show you some Mother's Day craft ideas kids can do with their dads, aunts, or uncles to surprise mom. You don't want to miss that. Don't go anywhere. So much more GMT right after the break. It's time to grant a little wish. Imagine losing everything you've worked for and still finding the strength to keep going. This morning, Amanda Atwell with the WFA's Community Impact Team shares a North Texas man's story of the community helping him rebuild and a little wish being granted. Take a look.
Come a long way.
For Robert, working on cars is his passion, but this lifelong mechanic recently found himself living in his own car.
I had to leave the job mainly because I got hurt, tore up my shoulder. As a mechanic, that happens. But they botched the surgery on it, and I couldn't work anymore. Losing my job, I had an apartment, lost that because I couldn't work, so I ended up sleeping in the truck.
Then even more adversity hit.
Then I got diagnosed with colon cancer in January and started treatment. I've been to 4 treatments now. I used to run 5 miles every weekend. I can't do that anymore. Body won't take it.
He sought out help from MetroCrest Services in Carrollton to assist getting back on his feet. They found him an apartment he could afford and nominated him for a little wish.
Dear Robert, after living in your truck due to a medical emergency and an unexpected hospital stay, you're the definition of strength and determination. MetroCrest Services has shared, despite finding out that you have cancer, as you face difficult housing searches, your consistent sprint and tenacity helped you secure your own place. So your little wish from Sampac Auto Group is rental assistance and apartment essentials to help lighten your load. We hope this little wish gives you some relief and allows you more time to focus on healing in 2026. Sincerely, Sampac Auto Group and WFAA.
With the assistance, Robert will be able to fix his truck and focus on healing.
This is probably the best thing that's happened to me, you know, in 10, 15 years.
Thank you to Sandpack Auto Group for their generosity. And for more Little Wishes stories, go to WFA.com/Little Wishes. It is time to unleash the beast, and we've got one here this morning. I'm actually here with professional bull rider Austin Richardson. He is in town, and although he is a beast, I was actually talking about the literal bull that is standing behind us. My goodness, this is Smooth Violation, you guys. He is going to be working hard over the next 2 weeks out in Fort Worth for the PBR finals. Good morning to you, Austin.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So glad to have you here. So tell me, because bull riding is quite intense. It is not for the weak. Tell me, how did you get into it?
It just kind of got to me. Bull riding came to me as a young kid, and now I'm here, professional bull rider, about 20 years later.
Oh my gosh, okay, so 20 years, that's a lot of training. That is a lot of experience in general. That's a lot of 8-second rounds. And so tell me, what are you thinking in those 8 seconds when you are on the back of a 2,000-pound animal?
Yeah, can't really think at all. You got to let your body do the motions. Ride the bull for jump, and just hold on for dear life.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so tell me a little bit about Smooth Violation. He is top tier. He's not just a random bull. He is the best of the best. So tell me more.
Yeah, no, he's a great bull. He's here at the PBR finals this week at Cowtown Coliseum. He's a great bull. He will be out Saturday night, so yeah.
Make sure you guys get tickets for Saturday night. It's going on for 2 weeks, though, so you guys have plenty of time to mark your calendars for whatever day you want to go to. But Smooth Violation is going to be working hard on Saturday indeed. I would love if you could tell me, because you've had an incredible year. You're out here for the PBR finals, and you're not going to be competing, but is there a must-see list that you have of other bull riders that maybe you look up to or want to see?
Yeah, no, there's quite a few up there on the top list. Sage Chimsey, Brady Fielder, and of course John Trieber, the #1 bull rider. They're going head-to-head, and it's going to be a great race throughout the next 2 weeks at the PBR finals. I would consider going to watch that. It's going to be great.
What do you think? Because we were talking about it before, and you basically said this is like bull riders' Super Bowl. Like, this is the end-all, be-all. So tell me, I mean, how does everything come together? Why is this a huge moment for fans to witness?
Yeah, so us bull riders, we've worked all year long, and great fans have watched us all throughout the United States throughout the year. This is the moment where we crown the world champion. So this is the people when they need to come see it. Exactly. And be able to come see the champion get crowned, and the best bulls, and especially here in Cowtown Coliseum at Dickies Arena as well. It's going to be a great show. It's going to be a lot of action, a lot of great rides, and a lot of great bulls.
You know what? I mean, what better place to do it than Dickies Arena in Cowtown? It's going to be fabulous indeed. I want you to kind of walk through, if someone has never been to PBR before, never even seen bull riding, break down what they can expect.
Yeah, it's the greatest of bull riding. You're going to see the best bulls, the best bull riders, a lot of history going in Cowtown as well, a lot of sightseeing and stuff. But yes, just seeing our culture of cowboys. We're growing up on ranches, and the hard work that we put in, and especially these bulls, they put in a bunch of work as well, and the owners to be here for this moment at the World Finals. And so we greatly appreciate it, and the people that do back us week in and week out is going to be amazing.
I was just about to ask you, because this seems like a team sport for sure. It's just you out there, but it seems like there has got to be a good team around you. And I'm assuming, what does that look like as far as the team? Is it large? Is it big? Is it someone who takes care of Smooth Violation? What does that look like?
No, it's a large team with the PBR. Even with the back pin work, the media work, everybody, it's a great team. Everybody has to be on their toes, and yeah, no, it's a great deal, and we're all friends, we're all family, and it's a great culture that I'm blessed to be growing up in, and so no, it's a great family as well.
There is nothing better. Okay, my final question. We were talking about this earlier. Smoothest, without giving away. Well, you're not competing, so it's going to be okay. Maybe give a little tip or a little advice out there, since you're so fabulous. Tell us easy exit strategy after the 8 seconds are over. How do we get off the bull?
Yeah, just make sure you got a good spot and a safe way as well. It doesn't work out that, we can't control what Smooth what he does all the time, but we just kind of have to just find our way off of him.
Oh my goodness, you guys, even when Austin was giving that answer, Smooth Violation is back here talking to us. He is ready to go. We are not going anywhere. We're staying out here to close out the show, so don't change the channel. We're going to be back out here with Smooth Violation. We'll be right back.
Wardrobe for our hosts is sponsored by Dillard's at North Park Center.
We are still out here on the patio having a fabulous time with Smooth Violation. And Austin, they are here for the PBR Finals. It is going to be a fabulous time. Tell us where we can get tickets.
PBR.com.
It is just that easy, you guys. PBR.com. It's only 3 letters, and you get fabulous tickets, and you get to see Smooth Violation in action. What does Smooth Violation eat?
Hay and a good amount of grain.
There you go.
I bet they get about 10 pounds, 12 pounds a day.
My gosh, gotta keep them good and strong. PBR Finals are going to be happening from May 7th to May 17th, so 2 full weeks to get out to Cowtown, and make sure you're at Dickies Arena in your seat. If you missed anything from today's show, remember you can always rewatch on WFA+, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good morning, Texas.